So there's this huge hype about collagen and that a good skincare product would put collagen in it as an active ingredient. Now, the question is it really necessary, or are you just flushing money down the toilet? I'm Sharon Ports, California licensed esthetician, founder of Contour Image, where finding and embracing your true beauty is possible. And today, there is a question that came up that asked, do collagen creams actually work? And today, you're going to find out. So the first question we need to ask is, what exactly is collagen? So first we need to kind of discuss that there's actually many different kinds of collagen found in the human body, and many of them are actually found in other places besides the skin, such as your bones, joints, teeth, nails, hair, organs, and so on. Collagen is a strong structure, and in this case, it's strong structure for your skin. You may be wondering what's the difference between collagen and elastin. So elastin is actually what makes your skin actually stretch and pull and bounce back, while collagen is actually the structure that makes it very strong. Elastin and collagen go hand in hand many times when it comes to the skin. If you're curious to know a little bit about collagen and how it supports structure, I don't know if you've ever noticed the same structure of rebar. Rebar is what construction workers use to give a good, strong foundation and to support things such as stairs and buildings. In order to create a strong, sturdy wall, what you would use rebar for example, would be when you take bricks and you would place cement in between them and build them up on each other. Before you put the fillings of cement into each of the bricks, and we're talking bricks that have like the figure 8, you would actually throw rebar through it first and then fill it up with cement and top it off with other bricks to make it look nice. Show you the actual cellular structure of collagen, and you'll notice how similar they are to rebar. And like I said, rebar is what makes things a strong structure and reinforces a sturdy wall or stairs, for instance. So both elastin and collagen are actually found in the dermis, which is considered the real skin. And they create a matrix, which, by the way, in case you were wondering, what surrounds this matrix is actually hyaluronic acid. And I'll talk about that in another later video. So when this matrix has been disturbed or broken, for that matter, this can actually lead to very weak skin. Now, the first signs of aging will be lines and wrinkles in this matter. But maybe if you've noticed something about like your grandma, for instance, over time when you see older women or even older men, you'll notice that their skin is almost like warped in a way. It tends to be out of shape because it's lost its structure and it lost its foundational structure. So what causes collagen and even elastin to break? So have you ever left a rubber band out in the sun for a few days, maybe on a hot summer days, or maybe left toys that have been sitting out there for a long period of time, and you come back and find that the toys have become faded, and if they're made out of something like plastic or fabric, they tend to break or rip and tear quite easily. You'll notice that a rubber band, when you go to stretch it, no longer stretches, it actually breaks. Did you know that 90% of aging and damage comes from the UV sun rays? UV rays actually break down the fibers of any kind of material, including skin. This is why it's been so important and it's so stressed to use sun protection. Now that you know a little bit about what collagen is, how it's made, and how it's destroyed, we also want to know how to maintain, strengthen, and or rebuild any damage that has been made. Proper skincare is a way to maintain, protect, and slow down the aging process. The better you take care of your skin, the better you will look as you get older. Now, the way I like to talk about skincare products fall into 3 different categories, and that is cleaning, feeding, and protecting. And of course, we want to feed our skin the proper nutrition as well as protecting it in order to keep it from damage. And since so many skincare products today have collagen in it or claim to have collagen in it, we have to ask the question, do collagen creams work? And in my expertise and experience, the answer would be no. I do believe you are wasting your money on buying creams that have collagen in them. Here's why. You remember earlier that I mentioned that collagen and even elastin creates a matrix in the dermis. Cream on your skin actually has to go down all the way down to the dermis. Now you have your epidermis and you have the dermis. And that product has to travel all the way down through the epidermis into the dermis and still be active in its destination. I'll make another video about this, but in reality, to a molecular structure, it's miles and miles and miles down. Now, there's these actual little cells in your skin that are responsible for actually making collagen, and these cells are called fibroblasts. This is how your skin constantly is making its own collagen. Now, as we age, not only is there damage that could happen in order to break up these collagen fibers, but the production of collagen starts to slow down significantly over time, which is why we want to get these cells activated and creating more collagen. A cream itself will not actually get these cells to start creating collagen. So how are these creams actually helping to create collagen in your skin? Now, there are other factors involved when it comes to collagen. However, do you remember earlier in this video that I mentioned that collagen is found all over the entire body? Why not just have collagen where the entire body can benefit from collagen rather than just slapping a cream on your face? In my experience, ingesting collagen would actually be a better benefit for your entire body, including your skin, rather than just rubbing on an ointment. And there are a few different ways of consuming collagen. There's bone broth that you can use where you can actually create and make your own bone broth, or you can even purchase it even at stores today. And in many cases, all it is just like a vegetable broth, and then you just throw in some bones, and it can be any kind of bones from any kind of animal, really. It could be cow bones, it could be chicken bones, it could be fish bones, lamb bones, whatever it is that you have. However, I have found that collagen coming from cow bones tend to actually be the most effective and more potent. Ever cooked any chicken and then put it in the fridge, and then the next day you take it out to reheat it and cook it or something, and there happens to be a lot of gelatin like in the dish that you put it in? That is actually a lot of collagen right there. Jell-O is a really big way of getting collagen into your system through your digestive system. Now, maybe you're not interested in drinking bone broth every day or eating Jell-O every day. In fact, I'm not really big with eating Jell-O. Today you can take things like supplements, and in many cases there are ones that are made in a pill form. Now, I am not selling or promoting anything specifically here. However, I am going to share with you a few products that I use in order to help get collagen in my system. And one of the products that I do like to use is these collagen peptides. And you probably have seen them in the stores. You can see them anywhere from like Walmart, Target, health food stores, grocery stores, everywhere. They are everywhere. But the reason I like these the most is because they are collagen peptides. You can buy them also in the bucket, like a typical scoop out and do your thing. But these are not always the cheapest, and I kind of buy mine a few days at a time. So it's kind of nice to have one of these available, and these are also great for travel. Now, I used to take other collagen supplements, but I have actually enjoyed this one specifically far more. I usually like to drink it with my coffee. Now, there was a study that I found about collagen, and they have found that actually ingesting collagen peptides specifically, tend to help the fibroblasts to kind of metabolize and be able to create collagen at a much better, faster, and denser rate. So it kind of actually boosts their energy and gives them the building blocks that they need in order to make the collagen fibers. So as I mentioned earlier, as we get older, fibroblasts stop creating and slow down its production of making collagen. Plus, in many cases, we actually end up damaging a lot of them actually before we're even at the age of 18. That is a huge, big thing. And that's because people are not taking care of themselves, whether it could be a bit of their diet, it could also be not having a good skincare routine. But the biggest thing, like I mentioned earlier, was 90% of it comes from the sun's UV rays. Now here's the big kicker, and this is another good reason why ingesting it is far better than just slapping on a cream. Believe it or not, when ingesting collagen, the body can't actually utilize or store collagen in order to make collagen without vitamin C. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't know. And one of the things about this company that makes this, I was surprised that they didn't actually add vitamin C in it at all. Which means a lot of this, unless you're drinking or eating something with vitamin C in it, it will not be effective in your system. So it's important that you also take a vitamin C supplement. Now, yeah, you can also eat vitamin C products. You know, I believe the highest vitamin C fruits out there are mango, papaya, and I think it was kiwi. So why vitamin C is so necessary is that it actually helps synthesize and work with the collagen in order to create it. And how it does this is it actually helps the cells to stick and stay together while creating the collagen fibers. So for better understanding, this actually happens with just about almost every vitamin out there and how our body actually takes in nutrition. So there's always a cofactor. So let's say you're taking a specific vitamin, but in order for that vitamin to be effective and that the cells will take it, it actually has to have its cofactor, kind of like its little marriage partner, more or less a key, in order to go and unlock the cell door to let that vitamin into the cells. And you'll find this throughout pretty much all foods, just naturally, any kind of fruit, vegetable, or even animal byproducts, for instance. Everything seems to sync together and correlate with itself. They're always made with the vitamins necessary in order to feed your body. So as we've learned now that collagen needs vitamin C, calcium needs vitamin D, which is why they put it in our milk. Copper needs zinc. So it's these kind of cofactors that help to create and make the food or vitamin or nutrition, whatever it is, the mineral, to get into the cell, but they have to come with a key partner with them to unlock the cell and allow that cell to take in that vitamin. Now, the only vitamin that doesn't actually need a key is vitamin A. Vitamin A is the one vitamin that doesn't need a cofactor or need a key. It actually has its own key. Now, vitamin A is extremely important as well for skin health, and I'll have that in a later video. Now, I want to quickly go back through to vitamin C. There are actually two different kinds of vitamin C. So when you hear of vitamin C, normally it's water soluble, which means that the body can't actually store vitamin C. It'll take in whatever is necessary, and then it will actually flush out the rest throughout the body. So it's something that you actually should be eating every day. Now, I know a lot of people do eat supplements all the time, maybe with vitamin C, maybe like those little packets of vitamin C or whatever to mix in their water. That's okay. My favorite is actually another form of vitamin called ester C or C esters. Now, what C esters are they're actually fat soluble, which means your body can actually store them. Yes, they're stored in the fat cells, but they're not going to make you fat. So the good thing about this is if your body is in the process of needing vitamin C, for instance, when you're eating your collagen, for instance, you're going to need vitamin C. If you forget to eat vitamin C or just didn't have enough for some reason or something, your body can actually take out from the fat in order to create and have that vitamin C necessary so that that collagen peptide is effective. Now, the brand I like to use is ester C here. Vitamin C and ester C, for instance, actually has a lot of benefits to also taking it besides utilizing collagen peptides. But in this case, I'm just going to talk about the collagen. So hopefully this helps, and hopefully you can see that actually ingesting collagen is far better than rubbing on a cream. Now, if you're interested in finding the right formula that scientists have been able to prove the best formula for a topical solution for anti-aging, then follow me on my next video that I have here. So thanks for watching, and remember to stay beautiful for life.